India is divided in five physiographic or physical divisions. The Great Northern Plain of India is one of those. In Great Northern Plain, there are further subdivisions like Satluj or Punjab Plain, Gangetic Plain, up to the Cooch Behar district of West Bengal, and then to its east it is Assam Plain or Brahmaputra Plain, because developed by, formed by Brahmaputra river. Today let us study the Assam Plain or Brahmaputra Plain. First we study its location. In location, first astronomical location, wherein we study that the study area Assam Plain extends from 25°44' north latitude to 27°55' north latitude. Longitudinally, it extends from 89°41' east longitude to 96°2' east longitude. After the astronomical location, let us have a glance of its geographical location. Geographical location means in its surrounding, which are the states, what is natural or physical boundary. So let us start from west. Here it is West Bengal state, that is plain of Cooch Behar district, and this was the easternmost boundary of the lower Ganga plain, and nearly it is about 30-meter high contour line. We have also studied that the lower Ganga plain in West Bengal and the middle Ganga plain in Bihar, Purnia district, is demarcated by 30-meter high contour line. Thus, this part of West Bengal is bound by 30-meter contour line on east and 30-meter contour line on west. Now, to its north, it is Bhutan, an independent country in our neighbor, located completely in Himalayas. To the south of Bhutan, it is Shivalik foothill, and it is 150-meter contour line that separates Bhutan in north and Assam state, in other words Brahmaputra plain, in the south. Further east, it is Arunachal Pradesh state of our country, and its southern boundary is demarcated physically by the Shivalik foothill. The Shivalik foothill or Bhabhar region. It is also 150-meter contour line that separates Arunachal Pradesh or Himalayan tract in the north and the Assam or Brahmaputra depositional plain in the south, and Arunachal Pradesh extends further east here up to the Mismi Hill, and here it is Mismi Hill which separates the Assam plain from the Arunachal Pradesh. Then to its south, Khamtis Hill, again south, Patkoi, Lusai, Naga and Chaghar hills. Thus, these are the southwest turn mountains ranges of Himalayas. As we have studied that near Namcha Barwa, all the three ranges of Himalayas, greater, middle, Shivalik, running from nearly west to east, suddenly turn southward and generally southwestward. The three ranges found in the Himalayas are found in the Purvanchal Himalayas. The westernmost range is the extension of Shivalik, which in the northeast is named Mismi, Khamtis, Patkoi, Lusai, Naga and Chaghar. its system order, proper order from north to south, you should keep in mind, because this is very important range. And here again it is 150 meter contour line that separates these ranges from this Assam plain. Thus the southeastern part of boundary of this Assam plain is demarcated again by a natural or physical boundary. While coming in the southwest, it is Meghalaya state. We have already studied that Meghalaya is plateau land and it was structurally and physically integral part of this peninsular plateau, especially this Chota Nagpur plateau region. Now, these two have been separated by this Malda Gap deposition of sediment by Ganga and Brahmaputra system. Here you are seeing that river Brahmaputra tries to move south. This is the northern escarp of Meghalaya that prohibits river to flow down south, and this is the region that this Brahmaputra comes up to here Goelpada and Dhubari and then turns suddenly south, and this is the cause of the hurdle by this plateau. It is also noteworthy that it is 150 meter contour line that separates the northern escarp of this Meghalaya plateau and the southern margin of this Brahmaputra plain. And it is also noteworthy that in the north this is block or faulted mountain. Here from west to east Garo, Khasi and Jaintia are the three ranges which form escarp, and to their north it is Dauki fault. To its east, means east of Meghalaya, it is Kopili fault. Thus Brahmaputra river leaves this plain of Assam and enters in Bangladesh near Dhubari, and in Bangladesh its nomenclature becomes river Jamuna. After meeting with river Padma, it becomes Meghna. Thus this is about the physical or geographical delimitation of this Assam or Brahmaputra plain. Now its area is 56,274 km square, the extent of which is 720 km east to west and 80 km width. And it is also important to note that only the Assam state falls in this Brahmaputra plain. Next, come to relief or topography. We see that it is depositional flat valley demarcated by 150 meter contour line from all sides except in the west it is 30 meter contour line or the state border between West Bengal and Assam state. Here it is depositional valley by river Brahmaputra and its several tributaries from north Himalayas and from southeast Purvanchal Himalayas. Next information, 130 meter high in the east. In the eastern part, its general height is 130 meter, although in extreme along it is bound by 150 meter contour line and 30 meter high in the west. Here in the western part, as we have discussed that it is about 30 meter contour line. Thus from east to west there is difference of 100 meter in the height, and That's why its slope is 12 centimeter per kilometer. That is steep, that is a high slope, higher than that in the lower Ganga plain and middle Ganga plain. Its cause is that we have studied due to down warping of this Malda Gap, the eastern Himalayas part tract was raised, and due to raising, the eastern part has elevated up to 130 meter and the western part subsided up to 30 meter height from sea level. Thus, this is about the slope and height. Now, let us study its other features. We have also studied that in north, the Himalayan ranges are there. In east, again Himalayan ranges, and here in the south, it is Meghalaya region. Thus, structurally, it has unique formation because in the south, it has the oldest formation of the Indian plateau or Gondwana land, but in the north and in the southeast has tertiary folded sedimentary structure, but in the middle it is characterized with the alluvial deposition of Holocene period, or say newer or latest alluvium is being deposited here. Now let us study its drainage because it is a structure that controls topography and topography that controls drainage. So main drainage of this study area is river Brahmaputra. The name of Brahmaputra in China is Sapo. As that Brahmaputra or say Sapo enters here in Arunachal Pradesh at Korba Gorge, its name becomes Dihang, and when it enters this Assam plain or state, its name becomes Brahmaputra after meeting with river Dibang, river Lohit. Because if you see here, there is a place named Sadia. Sadia in Hindi means marriage. Marriage means the meeting of several souls or rivers. Means here in Sadia, several rivers like Dihang, Dibang, Lohit meet, and then the flood in this river starts from this point, and there is sufficient water. That's why there you will have one information again that river Brahmaputra is navigable. It has been declared internal waterway that starts from this Sadia place where water is sufficient and comes up to Dhubari, not beyond that, because after Dhubari, this Brahmaputra river enters foreign, means Bangladesh, and other left-hand tributaries are Disang, Dhansiri, Kapili, and other small streams are located here. In the same way, from north, a number of small rivers come and join this Brahmaputra. Here from Bhutan, there is a Manas river, on the basis of which here at the foothill of Shivalik, Manas Biospheric Reserve has been established, and here there is one river, that is Chukha. On Chukha, there is hydel project in Bhutan in collaboration with India. Thus, Chukha river and Chukha hydel projects are very important. After drainage, let us come to know some other important points. Number one is demarcated on all sides by 150 meter contour that we have explained. Second point is depth of sediment is 1500 meter. Here about 1500 meter deep alluvium or sediment is found. If we compare the depth of sediment deposited by this Brahmaputra in Brahmaputra plain with the Bihar or the Middle Ganga plain, certainly the Middle Ganga plain sediment is deeper than the sediment in Assam plain. The depth of sediment in Middle Ganga plain is 6,000 to 8,000 meter, while here in Assam plain it is only 1,500 meter. This again reveals that here, due to downwarping of Malda Gap and upwarping of Arakan Yuma tract, especially the eastern Himalayas and the Seven Sisters, its height increased. That's why the deposition thickness of the sediment became only 1,500 meter. And here next information is Mikir, Rengma and North Chaghar hills consist of granitic gneiss, which are the projections where valley width is 5 km. Here you are seeing that the mountain Mikir, Rengma, North Chaghar, and if you see the lineament of this Majuli island in the same direction, certainly why these extend from northeast to southwest, it is a question that should be answered. And it is written here that these Mikir, Rengma and North Chaghar hills, mountains, are made up of granitic gneissic structure. It means the granite and gneiss rocks of this Chota Nagpur plateau or this Gondwana structure is also found here to the east of Meghalaya plateau, and these separate ranges structurally belong to Meghalayan structure. That's why it is written here that Mikir, Rengma, these hills are the projections of what? Projection of this Meghalaya plateau, and these have been eroded more by the rivers flowing from east to west and from south to north. That's why these have become residual and of the circular shape. Hence, sometimes these are also termed as the monadnock found in India. And besides this, these are the mountain ranges having circular shape, hence sometimes asked in questions. The drainage pattern of these hills will be the centrifugal pattern. Here about this Majuli. Majuli is the largest 8 or river island in world. The second largest is Montreal on St. Lawrence in Canada. But all over world, in India, Majuli is the largest river island, again consisting of the same structure which are found in Mikir and Rengma. And the northeast to southwest direction of this Majuli island reveals that it is structurally formed along with the Mikir and Rengma hills. And second factor is that the flow of Brahmaputra from northeast to southwest has cut and given it longitudinal shape from northeast to southwest. Its area is 929 km square. Now come to next point. Here isolated hillocks and monadnocks in upper valley. The lower valley of the Assam plain is below this Guwahati, and to its northeast is upper valley In upper valley, there are hillocks and monadnocks. These structurally resemble with those in the Meghalayas. But here is one range, that is of the eastern Himalayas, especially the southwestward extension of Shivalik, and this is here named Chaghar Hill. Again, its extension to southwest from Silchar, here it is called Barail Range, and it is Barail Range to the west of which river Surma, originating from Assam, drains into Bangladesh. Thus, here it is Surma Valley, which is very important from the viewpoint of the tea production. But sometimes in options there is confusion whether Surma Valley is famous for tea production or for oil exploration or exploitation. But answer is Surma Valley for tea production, because this is the way through which southwest summer monsoon enters Assam. That's why here, due to mountain barrier, there is sufficient amount of rain. Next point is in Shivsagar and Nagaon districts. Next information is in Shivsagar and Nagaon district, this valley is erosional, while to southwest it is depositional, and due to erosional process here a number of rivers like Kapili and Dhansiri have eroded down these Mikir and Rengma hills, and that's why it has become of monadnock shape. Next point is braided channel pattern in Brahmaputra river. As we know that here this valley is depositional and very wide, because it attains the water of several rivers at Sadia and then flood starts. That's why river valley is very wide, and in mid of valley there are several ana branches, distributaries, distribution of water, again reunion of that water. That's why braiding means if in main channel there is separation of the water, and further after some distance meeting of those water, it is called braided channel. That's why in India this Brahmaputra river is famous for its braiding, and channel is completely braided. Now, as we have discussed that Majuli is the river island called 8th largest in the world, and its extent is 929 km square. It has been largely eroded by river Brahmaputra, and even it is an environmental challenge that its existence is in the risk. And we have also discussed that river Brahmaputra has sufficient water, because this river Sampo and some other rivers are perennial, and those are glacial fed. Hence, it is also navigable from Sadia to Dhubari. But these days there is one environmental crisis in this Assam plain, that is the international water dispute between India and China. China has dammed the water of Sampo river and using it for its purpose, and that's why there is scarcity of water in river Brahmaputra. This scarcity will result into dryness in the Assam or Brahmaputra plain, and there are chances that the eastern part of India, at present wet and green, will one day become dry as it is in the western India, Rajasthan. Thus, this is the brief description of the physical conditions of this Assam or Brahmaputra plain. Further, in climatology, if the structure and the relief of this plain is clear, then it will be easy to understand the mechanism of southwest monsoon in this Assam plain, and it is the cause of its surrounding by mountains from three sides that here and maximum rain in Mausingram in Meghalaya. Thus, if it's this base map and these physical conditions are clear to your mind, this will help you study the soil, the drainage, the settlement, population distribution, transport network, and this map will also help you study the agroclimatic regions of the Assam plain and especially regional planning.